can, and Essendon looking good again now as we see Carey take that mark at centre field. It's a long kick over centre half forward, and that's a mark to Copping. He's a beauty when he gets in front. Very rarely drops him. He quickly plays on down there looking for a lead, and it'll be a mark to Thompson. He's got a chance to run to an open goal. Now he straightens up. Oh, he's messed it up. Back to Walsh again. A hand pass back to Copping. Will he miss? A fire. He's got it through. A goal. That's 3 goals for Copping. They certainly made hard work of that, Thompson. 14 goals, 16, 100 North Melbourne. To Western, 17, 7, 109.
Yes, they did make hard work of it.
Say they did.
Thompson made a mess of it. He decided to play on. I think he was going to go back for his kick. Then he saw he was relatively clear. The tackle came.
Well, he couldn't get himself straightened up, Pete.
Picked up by Walsh and eventually over to Copping for goal number 3. 9.5 minutes have gone now in the final term. Essendon lead by 9 points.
9 points the difference. And wait now for the centre bounce. Madden against Dempsey. Well, neither one got control that time. Kicked out by Carlton. Now North Melbourne's in the hot seat. This defence is tightening up as Carey gets a hand pass over to Clark. Another one wide here. And there's a chance now for Bowles. A very good player the first half, but quieted off in the third. Back to Donnell. And they swing back into attack now. A chance for Copping. Now they crash that time. Copping pounced on the ball. He's grabbed. He goes down. The umpire call played on. They're dropping it left and right. Now it's Walsh coming out of the pack. Umpires letting it go. Certainly no free kicks. The crowd going mad at the moment. Copping again. A hand pass back as the ball's driven up there. That time by West, and a mark here to draw. Hawker. Hawker's got the mark, and the Bombers really alight now. So he's only about, about 10 metres. We watched that in replay. Juggled it nicely. Hit him on the shoulder. Now he found it coming down. Should kick this goal, and of course, this will give them a handy lead of 15 points. No worries about that. It's a goal. So it's 18 goals, 7, 115. Essendon to North Melbourne, 14, 16, 100.
Now it's Essendon's turn to open up a match-winning lead, or a very handy one at this stage of the final quarter, certainly. Madden knocks it on. Copping grab. The handball. And he got it over to Glenn Hawker, who took the mark. On Seven's big lead now from BFL Park. We're 11.25 minutes into the final term. 18-7 to 14-16. That's a difference of 15 points in favour of the Bombers. They've come back well. They've turned a 31-point deficit midway through the third term into that lead and playing much the better football at the moment. Ball up. Madden contesting with Dempsey. Neither get a hand to it, actually. Carlton tries to get it off the ground. Now it's Schimmelbusch eventually out towards Fury, who got bundled into the turf, and he takes the free kick. Now he's given one away for holding the ball. It's going Essendon's way to Danaher. Down from centre half back. Lovely torpedo punt kick. Vanderhaar. No mark. The ball up again. Oh, we've got a lot of ball ups today. And keep stats on those. Run out of paper. Dempsey. And Madden. One by Madden. Knocks it to Carey. Carey straight on the throat of Walsh. Yes. Walsh marking in front of Bryant. Looking for a better angle. The umpire said because of that he's played on. Walsh has to do just that. Runs into goal. Steadies. Shoots. And has put it through for a goal. 2 goals to Walsh. The umpire explaining the rule. Doesn't matter now because Walsh has kicked the goal. Had he missed it, would have been a different story. 19-7. That's 121 points to North Melbourne, 14-16, 100.
Well, they're certainly putting their act together now, Essendon. You watch him run around here, and the umpire said, well, you're off. Now he calls play on. So he was pretty quick to think about this one, Walsh, and of course he's put it through for a goal, and that's given them a very handy lead now.
13 minutes gone, final term, 19-7 to 14-16. The Bombers really looking the goods. This is up to half forward again. Bedderson takes the mark on the chest. You look for the handball, not a good one, but 3 players are there to try and pick it up. They run into all sorts of bother. Hawker slung. A play on call. Thompson has the chance at half forward. Demetriou in pursuit. High towards the flank, getting underneath at Watson. Maguire goes the punch, but missed it. Bryant, back to Carlton. North in all sorts of trouble. Carlton took a fortnight to get rid of it. West has shot at goal. Gregg and Copping. And Keith Gregg sees it over the boundary line.
Well, he had a touch of the fumbles there. Could have picked it up the first time, Keith Gregg, but fumbled the ball and it's out of bounds, and it gives the Bombers another chance to score. And they're really alight this last quarter. And it's a great effort considering they were down 31 points at the 15-minute mark. There's Walsh again. He's been a star in this last 5 or 6 minutes. Keith Gregg comes out of the pack, goes for a long kick, looking for Doug Smith. Goes the punch. Chance for Abernathy to pick it up. Vanderhaar's right on his tail. He goes down. Now Vanderhaar's got it. Scoops it back there to Abernathy. Is tripped up, and the umpire said play on. He'll ball it up. So it's a ball up out there on that half-forward flank position for Essendon. At the moment, they're 21 points in front and going strong at the moment. Vanderhaar grab. Umpire said dropping the ball. The free kick to go to Smith out there at half-back. Hasn't been a great day for Vanderhaar today. I think he's had about 4 touches, but he's been on and off the ground a couple of times. Over to Glending. Goes for a pass. And Jonas has got the mark at half-forward now. And North Melbourne badly needing a goal if they're going to get back into this game, trailing by 21 points. Cracker in front, punched away by Fowler, but plenty of defenders there. Donnell, a bad miss that time by Carey, but he won't give up. He's that determined. And now the umpire's decided to ball it up about 25 metres out from the North Melbourne goal. They're 14-16, 100 to Essendon 19-7, 121. Chance now for Fury to get up the pack, and he set hole in the ball. He didn't have much chance there. So it'll be a free kick to Ronnie Andrews. A quick hand pass coming over to Fowles. Fowles drives the ball back there to Madden. He fumbles that one back to Hawker. Throws the ball away. Now it's a chance for Dempsey to pick it up. A long hand pass to Hodgman. In plenty of trouble here. Scooted out the way. It's kicked down there by Abernathy. Jonas taps the ball over to Fury. Snaps it up. He'll go down if he's not careful over to Schimmelbusch. Gets through 2 players over to Jimmy Cracker, but he's off target. And it's through for 1 point. And Jimmy looking disgusted that time with that kick. So it's 19-7, 112 Essendon to North Melbourne 14-7, 100. 101 now at the 16 and well, just over the 16-minute mark. Ball back into play to Ronnie Andrews at half-back. Certainly the entire side's lifted their game since about halfway through the third quarter. Bad miss by Danaher over to Hodgman. Now's the chance for Good to have a shot at the goals. He fires, but it's not their day-to-day at the moment, and it's through for another point. So they move on to 102 points to the score of Essendon's 121.
So the ball back into play. Fowler doing the kicking in. Oh, Andy Demetriou gave his opponent a nice old heave-ho in the back. That's Bettison. He gets the free kick. The umpire was right onto that one. And the ball kicked up by Essendon towards the centre wing position. Hawker streams forward. Thompson and Smith. Vanderhaar and Glendinning. Hawker again. Hawker from half forward. The pass down the throat of Steve Copping. And Copping directly in front of goal. Copping has kicked 3 and at the 17-minute mark has a chance to make it 4 and just about the game safe for Essendon. He's taken a number of marks today, Copping. In fact, that's the strength of his game. 8 marks to Copping. Goal-wise, that looks through. Oh, the crowd was a slow reaction by the crowd there. I didn't think it was a goal, actually, until the goal umpire put up 2 fingers. 27, that's 127 points to North Melbourne, 14-18, 102 points.
So Copping has kicked 4 goals, all in the second half. Dempsey down to Hodgman. North looking there for their first goal in about half an hour. Long kick by Schimmelbusch. It's a beautiful kick, but just offline and a behind.
It's so often been the case, Wayne Schimmelbusch decides he might try and do it all by himself. Beautiful piece of play. Out wide, Terry Danaher's the target. My word, it's a good target too. He did a big leap, but he missed it. Madden kicks out. Phil Cracker got 2 to 1 against him and beats them both. Slips, still gets his foot to it. Boots it downfield. A tumbling mark is nicely done by Schimmelbusch. Schimmelbusch, oh, he's 60 metres out, and the angle quite acute. Sends it long downfield, right to the 10-metre square. Great leap, could have been helped that time by Bryant, who's up the forward line. Down goes Fowles with the ball, fighting furiously. And And umpire Brian will bounce.
North Melbourne haven't scored a goal for half an hour. Essendon have kicked 10 goals since North Melbourne stopped scoring, to come from 31 points behind to be 24 points up. That was Nimmo to Jim Cracker. He spins around, forced to kick over his head, and Delegate Ron takes it right on the boundary line. Gets a lead there from Thompson, knocked away by Doug Smith. Weston been a good player, always on hand when he's needed. Up towards Hawker, who's played a fine game. I don't think he was too worried about that handball that went out of play, even though Dempsey is winning the ruck for North Melbourne.
Essendon 127, North 103, approaching the 20-minute mark in the last quarter. Gary Dempsey looking very grey these days, but he's beaten Simon Madden. Here's Cowton, his kick up towards half forward, and taken over the line by Folds. Essendon have a winning break. It would have to be a miracle for North to get back, but when you are capable of kicking 8 goals in 14 minutes, I wouldn't rest if I were the Bombers just yet.
Yes, there's only 20 minutes gone in the final turn. In comes Madden. Down to Watson. Oh, good bump that time by Thompson. Lightning hand pass Van der Haar across to Clark. Clark drives downfield looking for Copping. Greg beats him. Lost it. Recovers better. Gets away. Yes, does brilliantly. Well played, Keith Gregg. From the centre of the ground, sends it long downfield. Danaher lets it go. Now he takes it in front of the pack. Bryant goes all over the top of him, and the free kick will go to Danaher.
Wait till the man running through. Weston's always on hand, has a wonderful understanding with Danaher. North Melbourne player in the hands of the trainer, so Essendon got a free man here. Can they capitalise? Well played, Simon Madden. The pass coming up towards Hawker. Hawker and Maguire. Donnell. The fumbling Thompson. He's played a wonderful match. Big Thompson. Oh, great smother from Hodgman. A nice pick up too. Has a quick look. He knows he's clear. Takes his time, looking for the lead. Van der Haar got around, goes for Glendinning, who ran into trouble, had a wild swipe over his head. Abernethy doesn't know what to do with it. The umpire does. He'll ball it up in centre field.
Gee, all the blame with Hodgman then. He had many options and he gave it to Glendinning, who was in all sorts of trouble. Dempsey again, down to Schimmelbusch, who gets his shin to it somehow. Jim Cracker runs onto it, through centre half forward, onto Kerry Good, who's back on the ground. Too many handballs perhaps. Fury, back to Jim Cracker, and it's North Melbourne's first goal in 35 minutes.
Not too many cheers from the North camp after that one. Maybe they've accepted defeat. The crowd, that is.
The majority of the supporters, I think, have been Essendon throughout the day, as North don't seem to be able to build up a lot of support, or any depth in their support.
Jack Cameron points out it was North's first goal in 39 minutes.
And the scoreboard is Essendon 127 points, North Melbourne 109. It's not Dempsey's fault they're getting beaten. Punched away by Clark from Dempsey. Watson out wide. Demetrio gets it taken away by Glendinning. Glendinning got wonderful early pace. Out towards the crazy horse. He takes it to Kelton. Kelton's about centre wing. Short passes downfield. Out comes Bryant and marks on his chest. Bryant is too far out to score. Short passes beautifully into Hodgman. Hodgman's in range. Angle's about 45 degrees.
3 goals the difference. I wouldn't relax if I were Essendon.
Comes Kim Hodgman, who's been one of the successful imports of North. They've brought in a long list about this physique, and not many have succeeded. Hodgman kicks it down right to the teeth of goal. Rugged Ronald Andrews battles there and punches the ball away.
Well, it's Essendon by 17 points, and Andrews with the ball to boot, kicking out towards Terry Danaher. Too long for he and Jonas, but Jonas taps it back to the opposition there in Weston. It's not a bad mark there to Madden. Went for it. Essendon well do with an informed Simon Madden. The ruck now that Justin's left them. Hooks it back into the centre. Carey got his hands to it. Surely the mark must be his. 24-minute mark, final term, the Dons by 17 points.
And Davis just on the ground for Essendon, replacing Thompson. Here's the kick by Carey to half forward. Van der Haar in front, spoiled by Glendinning. Donnell, number 7. Pops the pass across, is beautifully delivered. And here is Davis just on. Pedersen. Off his fingers, through for a behind.
Well, Davis could have really gone on there another 20 metres and made certain of it. Stephen McCann's been all over the field. Now he finds himself at full back and kicks to the centre square, and Dempsey's there. And Dempsey marks. That's his 7th mark. Ball Terry pushed out, I thought. No, umpire says no. Jonas gets it out wide. Phil Cracker. Schimmelbusch shoots for goal. Pushed by Clark and puts it through, does Wayne. Well played. Phil Cracker, a very creative team player. And there's that courageous captain who's an absolutely inspiring, brilliant player, Schimmelbusch. And it's 128 points to 116 now, and time on has just commenced.
Essendon have scored 6 goals to 2 in this final quarter, so a total of 8 goals. There'll be a fair bit of time on. Time left for North, who trailed by 2 straight kicks.
North in the fight back, get within 2 goals of Essendon at the 25 and a bit minute mark. Final term as Madden gets up and taps it down. Hand on the shoulder there, and the Essendon player's going to take the free kick. It's the Madden across to Pedersen. Then Essendon leading to the flanks in this final term. Good player here with West, but he's outpointed here by Cracker. Outpointed easily by Jim Cracker, who threads his way through the pack and boots the ball back into the centre, but it's Essendon playing a kick behind. Bad judgment there. Not a good knock on by Madden. Gives Fury a chance. And the ball up, of course.
.26 minutes gone in the last quarter, and Essendon lead by 12 points. Madden wins this one. Kick by Donnell back into the pack, but a quick hand pass finds Hawker in the clear. His long kick to half forward, Copping in front of Greg again. Oh, geez, got sticky fingers. 7th mark for the day. Quickly on to Hawker. A centering kick for Walsh with McCann. Help from Ramsey. Well played, Walsh. Keeps it in. Oh, but the hand pass from Bahagia is intercepted by North Melbourne's Maguire. The pass to centre wing, Cowton.
Cowton, right in this grandstand side, sends it long and high down, looking for Jonas. Good leap, Dempsey. Bad luck. Second bite at it. Good hand pass. Brilliant hand pass. Bryant. On it goes to Fury. Fury can keep on going and will shoot for goal and does it beautifully. Does it beautifully. It's through. A magnificent piece of football. Fury's great goal. And the scoreboard is 1 goal the difference. 27 minutes gone. Essendon in front. 20 goals 8 to 17-20. 128 to 122. And would you believe it?
It's amazing, isn't it, how the game has gone. It's been one side doing all the scoring and the other not. Since the start of the 3rd term, and that's exactly what's happening now. It's North that's in the scoring mood.
They've kicked the last 3 straight.
So it's North Melbourne fighting back. There's only 1 goal of difference. Only a couple of minutes to play. As Jim Cracker boots it, taken there by Davis, the new player in this quarter. Up the centre half forward for Essendon. Glendinning battling there. Van der Haar to pick up. Also West. And the players very professionally keep the ball on the ground from ball up.
Essendon 128, North 122 at the 28-minute mark. Comes down to Van der Haar. High kick inside half forward. Oh, big leap at the back, Maguire. Fine mark, last line of defence. Straight up the ground. Shortest way home. Oh, it's a wobbly old kick. He's going to be given another one, though. The Essendon player got over the mark. A 15-metre penalty. I'll tell you what, it's using up time as well.
Yes, but he's gaining a bit of distance. There's only 1 goal the difference as Maguire now puts it down towards the half-forward line, looking for Dempsey. Madden's there with him all the way, picked up by Fury. Fury then puts North Melbourne into attack. Underneath it, Danaher. Above him, and beautifully Bryant. A lovely sit. Over the top he went, and he's within range. 1 goal the difference. The Bombers in front, and Kevin Bryant, who's a very long kick of the football, is a long way out. Can the backman kick straight? He kicks it high and kicks it off direction. Big pack flies for it. It's taken.
Very good.
Very good.
What a mark.
What an extraordinary mark. Right on the behind line. I thought it was through for a point. And there's the spectacular leaping Good, who's been off the ground twice today, is now right on the boundary line. Now he's a little in from the line. He's about 4 or 5 metres out. Kicks for goal. And he missed it. 29 and a half minutes gone. Essendon now lead by 5 points.
He's kicked 2 goals for Kerry Good. One can hardly blame him for that one.
Oh, gee, certainly he must have knocked the gas out of himself when he took off. Went up like a rocket. Well, Terry Danaher is wasting time at this stage, waiting for someone to get into position deep on that half-back flank, out towards Andrews. Andrews, it's knocked away from him by Phil Cracker. 30-minute mark, final term, and it's Essendon 5 points, so both sides need one kick. North a kick to win it by a point, and Essendon, well, certainly they can get a kick in to really seal it. But the pressure's on North at this stage. And Fury, who kicked their last great goal, gets it out to Abernethy. A long way from goal, but it's a pretty high kick. Coming up towards the goal square. Eager arms are waiting for it. Pressure on here from all players. And once again, the ball's taken to ground. A ball up, only metres out to North. Oh, that's it. The Bombs have got up. They've saved it. Saved it in the dying minutes. They've won by 5 points.
An amazing game. At half-time, they'd had equal scoring shots, but Essendon led by 20 points. Then North ran on their 8 goals to start the third quarter. Essendon came back with 4 to finish it. So the end result, North led by 8 points at...
And Walsh. Well played, McCann. Well played, Walsh, to knock it away the second time. Donnell picks it up. Madden and Gregg. And Danaher's the leaper. Whoa, over the top. He advanced on it at a tremendous speed, down towards Salmon. Punched away from him brilliantly. West gets his kick, doesn't cover any distance. Good football. Bahagia, well shepherded by Watson. Kicks an easy.
Chance for Bahagia. Keith Gregg in. Oh, brilliant spin, but lost it. Bahagia, inboard he goes. Copping, out to Watson. Should be a goal from 25 metres, and Tim Watson puts it through.
He can give it across to Doug Smith. Smith centre wing position. Onto his left foot, drives it downfield, good pass, taken by Jonas.
Essendon 46, North 40, down to Bahagia, who runs into Hawker, but he gets clear, drives it up towards half forward. Copping charges at the ball, well played Copping, out to West. West keeps his footing, around he goes, well played by West. Hawks looks for support. Oh, great stuff. Thompson, snap for goal. Gregg's on the goal line, but it's home.
Can really kick a football, this boy. Abernethy, oh, that's a lovely kick. Down to Terry Good. Kerry, oh, gee, that was a magnificent mark.
Now, if he really unloaded one, he could just about score from here, 65 metres. It's in the goal square anyway. Kerry Good up high. Cracker off the ground. Jimmy Cracker.
Watson standing beside Schimmelbusch. There's a good duo. Dempsey wins again. Taken by Kelton. Kelton downfield. Andrews comes in strongly. Didn't do it very well. Picked up by Jim Cracker. Gives it across. And the chances for Schimmelbusch from Doug Smith. Caught. Gets his kick and makes the point. He was swamped. And there it is, McCann.